We spend our whole lives thinking we're separate from the world around us, but every breath we take comes from the earth itself. The trees breathe out what we breathe in, and somehow that makes every forest feel connected to every human soul alive, you know? And our bodies are built from the same elements that once floated through exploding stars billions of years ago. Every heartbeat is proof that the universe found a way to experience itself through us. And we are definitely like connected to that, and I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys like, hey, we are one with the earth. You know, the dirt beneath our feet and the blood inside our veins are more connected than most people realize. And nature doesn't judge us for our mistakes or our failures or our fears because it simply accepts us as part of it. You know, sometimes standing outside under the night sky makes all of the stress and noise of life feel incredibly small. And the stars above us are ancient reminders that we are part of something much bigger than our problems. You know, human beings spend so much time chasing money and status that we forget we already belong in the universe. Every ocean wave crashing against the shore, you know, feels like the earth speaking in a language older than humanity. And I do think the earth gives us signs, you know. One time I was looking at some leaves outside the balcony of my mom's apartment, and those leaves were like in the shape of hearts. And I thought it was a cute little sign from the earth, like saying, hey, I love you, you know? We came from the earth. We live on the earth, and one day our bodies will return back to it again. And there's something peaceful about knowing death is not becoming nothing, but becoming part of everything again. You know, the flowers growing from the ground are living proof that life continues in different forms forever. And, you know, even after someone passes away, their energy, their love, and the impact that they had while they were alive, you know, those things still move through the people they touched and exist on forever in the earth and with us, you know? And the universe feels too perfectly connected for life to just end without meaning. You know, every sunset feels like a reminder that endings can still be beautiful. You know, rain falling onto the earth feels like heaven touching the world for just a moment. And some people believe heaven is distant, but maybe traces of it are already around us. The wind moving through the trees feels alive in a way that words can't fully explain, you know? And there's just such beauty to the earth and to everything in existence, and it's all so connected, and it's really an awesome thing, you know? Deep down, many of us feel like there's more to existence than just what we can physically see. We are temporary people made from eternal matter. And, you know, that eternal matter, you know, returns to its original form, and we become one with the trees, one with the stars, one with the oceans. You know, one with the sand beside the oceans. And the atoms inside our bodies existed long before we were born and will continue existing long after we're gone. Life becomes way less scary when you realize that we're all just sharing the same journey together. And every person you pass by is carrying dreams, they're carrying pain, they're carrying memories, and a soul searching for peace. And we are all connected by the same earth beneath us and the same sky above us. And sometimes peace comes from realizing you don't have to control everything in life. You know, the universe has existed for billions of years, and yet somehow we were given a chance to experience it. And even in hard times, there's beauty in simply being alive to witness another sunrise. And nature teaches us that everything moves in cycles, including life itself. And leaves fall from trees only to return again in another season. And rivers keep flowing no matter how many obstacles stand in their way. The stars continue shining even through endless darkness. And, you know, maybe humans are meant to learn from the patience and resilience of Earth itself. Mother Earth is so patient with us, with all that we put her through. You know, that's a pretty patient planet, if I would say so myself, with all the pollution and coal burning and all the things that we have to do to get power and, you know, the environmental impact of AI. And yet our Earth is still there for us. And there's comfort in knowing that none of us truly walk alone through this life, you know? Love feels powerful because it connects souls in ways that the physical world cannot explain. You know, some bonds feel eternal, like they existed before this life even began. And, you know, heaven gives people hope that love does not disappear after death. The idea of reuniting with loved ones again brings peace to so many hearts. And, you know, maybe our spirits were never meant to stay trapped in physical bodies forever. Our bodies age, but the soul inside us often feels timeless. And, you know, it's something that exists for pretty much all of eternity. So, yeah, you're one with the earth, you're one with the universe, you know, never forget that. You know, and in our last days, we know that we will return again to Mother Nature, and our spirits will pass on to heaven, and we will be reunited with our family. You know, and I think that's a beautiful experience, and that's a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share this video because I just kind of wanted to give you guys some inspo and, you know, make you feel better about things that a lot of us are really scared of. So, yeah, there's no need to fear. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I'll see you in the next one.